Calling you a radical. So, back to this. This is historic and important. So, any of you fuckers that think, oh, 3 women in a chat room, hashtag created the greatest police brutality against all people, black, white, up, down, wrong, right, social inequality movement in the history of the world, just, 2030, magic, beep, bop, fuck you! This is important. It's not only a fucking lie, it's an absolute now stay with me. The activist grassrooters that are all this. Now, the NBA, guys making $50 million a fucking year. It's like when Colin took a fucking knee. Then he signs a contract with Nike. Nike's the biggest exploiter of fucking slave labor in the history of mankind. Makes the antebellum South fucking look like a fucking Union fucking 1970 Detroit. How about get your LeBron King, guys making $50 million a fucking year. Now the old guard, now the younger ones, maybe it's different. I know Damian Lillard personally. I know Donovan, but I'm getting really fucking tired of the fucking shit. Right under your feet, where I live, right here, the fucking cop kill people, capital of the world. There was one yesterday, there was one the day before. Not a fucking peep. Right there where they live. Stay with me. This fucking movement is rooted in fucking blood. So hardcore. Do I support what the NBA is doing? Yes. Just because it is bringing attention to this fucking cause. How it's come about? Oh, no. The word Black Lives Matter, always against it. Against Million Mask, always against it. Yet I created it. Both of them. Collaborations. Now stay with me. The activists in Baltimore. The activists in Brooklyn. The activists in DC. The activists here in Utah. All of us together in the streets of DC. Do you know how many of them are fucking dead? Where the fuck was the media then? In 2013, the Million Mask March, 7 fucking million participates. It's 750 different fucking cities on these very issues. Created by Kevin Blanche, John Anthony, but it goes deeper than that. Now stay with me. When this is going in fucking Brooklyn, Anonymous, Kevin Blanche, Aaron Swartz, all of us. Doing all this dirty. How about Barrett Brown went to Brown? How about fucking the death of fucking Aaron Swartz? How about Julian Assange? You don't say fuck, you don't even mention his fucking name anymore. All these people that risked their fucking lives. How about the shutdown center for Kevin Blanche? Risked their lives, gave their fucking... Now remember this. The activists that made this happen. I mean, when Occupy emerged, I was so paramount, that was called the post-Diggers. Do you have any clue what they did to those Occupy activists? The grassrooters? Do you know? Do you know they destroyed their fucking lives? Blackballed them from getting any job. They drove them, so many to suicide if they didn't suicide them. Including Kevin, let's see, I get leukemia. The day I'm due to speak at Zuccotti? How about this? So we go forward. 2012. Danielle Willard gets her face fucking blown off in Utah. Kevin Blanche is the most famous activist in the world at the fucking time. Bar none. It's unarguable. Going crazy fucking thing. Fukushima. By the way, Abi, the fucking... What did I say? What have I been telling all you people? Abi, that fucking dirtbag. The gods there be will take care of him. Putin will be next, by the way. Mark my words. Putin will go down next. Death by cancer. You don't think going to the fucking reactors, fucking acting like this is nothing? Oh, no, they're all above it. By the way, the head of the IAEA went to Fukushima, Japan. I was in Vienna when he died. He got cancer. Fucking died. You think you're above it. They think they're immortals. They think they're gods. You sit to tell me 3 fucking women in a chat room. Now, hear me out. I have the first Black Lives sign ever fucking matters sign here. Now, listen to me. Clear back, 2012. We get cancer. Back up, 2008, 2009. That kind of rhetoric was all over the place. Black Lives Matter rhetoric was all over Brooklyn. Donovan? You think that word's new? Oh my God! It's like when they filed the copyright fucking claim against me, my whole cipher using. They'll be calling you a radical. Fucking Sony Records says they own it. Roger Hodgson. I'm like, fuck you. Dr. King used it. Dorothy Day used it. I says, you got a copyright on Jesus fucking Christ! Jesus Christ used it! Preachers been using it! You know, I won, but this is how they play. Black Lives Matter's term's been around forever. So, listen. So, when Million Mass March, the Black Lives Live thing was trying to be put together in these movements before. I said, no. I said no. It was called the Post-Ignorance Project. That's what this whole thing was. It was all based on police brutality, social inequality. Go back the tape, Your Honor. Danielle Willard, November 2nd, 2012. Gets her head blown off. I'm recovering from fucking leukemia. I've been in the bone marrow transplant center. I'm going psycho. I've got the fucking field. I'm in Brooklyn fucking all the time. Blah, blah, blah. So right after that, January 11th, the sentencing hearing, Obama's attacking fucking Anonymous like a fucking wolf. Aaron Swartz for clipping MIT. By the way, I know where the brick's at, and it's been deciphered. They tried to get it, so don't pass that on me. 35 fucking years for downloading the PhDs. You know, fuck you. They're not getting mine. Fukushima. What? I go back to New York. I'm very sick. Right there in Brooklyn. I go to the fucking sentencing conference. Standing outside in the fucking courtroom. He tries to plea bargain. I didn't know. I broke down that day. The only time I'm like, fuck, I'm going to die. I can sense it, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know he'd went home and hung himself. So I says, I'm moving the Post-Ignorance Project, which was leading up to the Shirtwaist Fire on the 100th anniversary on March 25th, 2011. Something happened on the way to that place 2 weeks earlier. Fukushima happened. I'm going Fukushima. I says, hello. Everybody's like, what the fuck? You got Fukushima? I said, no, these are full-blown out meltdowns. This is the biggest violation of human rights. By the way, COVID-19 is the Fukushima meltdowns. All this. I'm going fucking crazy. So I said, we're going to move this to D.C. where it should have always been, not fucking squatting at Wall Street. You know, this social inequality, fucking police killing people, So, set it up. So, in early 2012, I'm going to rally in Brooklyn. Black Lives Matter comes up then. So, John Anthony Fairhurst and these guys are coming to me and they says, well, we want to do it on the 50th anniversary of Martin Luther King's Million Man March. We're going to call it the Million Masked Man March. Clever. I like it. But we can't call it Million Mass March. That's sexist as hell. Let's, the anarchists got involved, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of fucking parties here. There be. Okay, so we agree. We'll move it to D.C. It was in the spring of 2013. That's when we were going to do it. No, let's change to the 5th of November, remember, so vendetta. No. That's so fucking cliche, no way. Then I got thinking about it. I agreed. I'm like, it'll give us a lot of publicity. I fucking lead the march, give this... I mean, if it wasn't for cancer, we would have never shut down the city. The head of fucking White House security, his sister had died from security. She, that's why they allowed us to shut down the fucking city. Massive. 7 million fucking people. In the street, this young activist from Baltimore and myself, there was a lot of rhetoric going around. Black Lives Matter. No lives matter. And I'm using the term in 2012, Black Lives Matter. A sign got made. That's when the first chants started going up and whatever. So I could see right off it was no good. Clashing. So, the Million Mass March, the Post-Ignorance Project, clear back to 2010, my rallies in D.C., my rallies in New York, in Utah. Never in my life have I seen the far right-wingers with their AKs and their bulletproof vests and their camo gear, and then the far lefties with dyed hair, LBG, transvestites, together. Friends, common ground. It was beautiful. It was really... incredible, magical fucking time. Then the Black Lives Matter started showing up the signs and the pullback immediately. I'm like, no, 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 no. So, I'm all for the NBA, and I support Black Lives Matter 100%. You know, and I probably am the inventor and the original. Well, so for you to sit and say that some keyboard activist hashtagged it and Time Magazine they're it is fucking bullshit. It's a spit in the fucking face to me. I've done all this fucking work while full of fucking cancer. I was given 2 months to fucking live on 11/11/11. I mean, I have AML de Nouveau OS. Just, we're doing all this work. But bigger than that, Sarah, Peter, Johnny, Tamarick in Baltimore. These are all people that are dead. So stay with me. You people don't fucking realize this in the NBA and what's going on. The activists, the Million Mass March crew, the activists, the government went after us like fucking wolves. They hired PR firms to slander us all over the internet, which I proved went to the NBA. They blackballed us from getting any fucking job. No Medicaid, no Medicare, no subsistence whatsoever, ever. None of us. You couldn't get a fucking job, none of us. So many are dead. Oh, the greatest activists in Ferguson, they're dead. Baltimore, fucking dead. Cleveland, they're dead. To sit and fucking say, this is a fucking... it pisses me off. Now, I gotta support it because it's brought it into light because the issue is very fucking real. And I've had hope for fucking Donovan. You know, Mitchell, I had a conversation with him in the New York City airport. Of course, he's not going to tell you that because his 50 million is the age. He told you to shut the fuck up. You sure got a big mouth on everything else. I totally disagree with the word Black Lives Matter. It's conflict. But it is what it is. I totally disagreed with the Million Mass March. The word. I called it the Post-Ignorance Project, which I'm the inventor. From the inception, it's unarguable. It's a spit in the face to all the fucking beautiful, incredible activists that have fucking worked this so fucking hard. Show me the fucking work. Show me fucking yours. I'll show you mine. It's all over the internet. You know, blackball me, fucking slander me, starve us out. Again, I support what the fucking NBA is doing just because it does bring this into attention. But, the whole term Black Lives Matter, NBA fucking players with their slave-made goods from fucking, you know, get your LeBron James fucking jersey made by fucking slaves. I've said in Times Square and with the Tiananmen Square activists, that's another piece of my activism and all this, you know, hot lights over your fucking blood. I mean, Cohen's gonna take a knee. I've been taking a knee for years. Fuck, you don't even fucking know. So it's a spit in the face. So to sit and say 3 fucking women sitting around a fucking chat room created by is beyond a fucking lie. It's an absolute fucking disgrace to the blood and the death and the powerful fucking activists that gave their lives. I gave up everything. I lost everything. You know, you don't even know my fucking path. I mean, I tell you what, you think I was born with these scars across my face? I did in the fucking street. So, it is what it is, but I hate the fucking term. It's cross. I saw it with my own eyes cause fucking conflict. I want to know one thing. Why now? Why fucking now? Why is media all over? George Floyd, there's been fucking thousands of George Floyds. We started after the fucking death of Danielle Willard. Why now? Why the media now? We had 7 million fucking people in fucking... Huh. You know, the death in Cleveland of the young man, fucking the George Zimmer fucking death, fucking, you know, the one in Baltimore when they drove him around the van. I can go on and on and on. Danielle Willard, here's the most heinous one. Again, murder by cop. Capital of the world is Utah, Donovan. It's a fucking disgrace! Fuck. They never fucking started. It's a fucking lie. We did. Stand tuned.